presentations can seem intimidating, and they certainly are if you're inexperienced with public speaking or presentations as a whole. The trick to being a successful presenter, even the first time around, is preparing for it the right way by keeping these next things in mind. There are 3 important elements to every presentation: understanding the presentation requirements, organizing your information, and knowing what you can do to be a successful presenter. Part of understanding the presentation requirements is understanding your audience. In general, your audience will be educated, but might not be experts in your field. Make sure to provide them with the appropriate amount of depth and background information. Second, determine your audio and visual materials. Many presenters supplement their speaking with a slideshow or other visual elements to help the audience retain information. Third, know your time limits. Presenters at any meeting or conference will be told how long their presentation can be. Presentations might be 10 minutes with 5 minutes for question and answer. Presentations might be 40 minutes with 10 minutes for discussion. Any questions?
How do you prepare a presentation?
Funny, that's what I'm going to present on.
Now I'll talk about how to prepare a presentation and share one typical format. First, your title tells people what your presentation is about. Second, you'll need to explain what your research is about. In other words, what you studied and why. Third, you'll want to explain what data you gathered and how you collected it. And fourth, you'll want to include some of the hard data you collected, usually presented in charts and graphs like you can see behind me. Then you explain what the data means in the context of your research. Toward the end of the presentation, it's important to talk about what your research findings mean for the field you're studying. Finally, to wrap up your presentation, talk about what you learned and what comes next for your research. So in summary, typical presentations use this format: title, research topic, research methods, data collected, research findings, implications, and conclusions. Thank you.
After creating a presentation, the next step is to present the material. Here are 3 tips for successful presentations. Successful presenters are able to tell people about their research and also show people about their research with pictures, videos, graphs, and other media. Be careful not to overwhelm your audience with too much to look at, though. Be active and engaging. If you look bored, chances are your audience will be bored too. A successful presenter looks like they are enjoying presenting. They don't stand with their hands in their pockets and stare at the ground, or read word for word off note cards or their slideshow, but instead they use gestures and make eye contact with the audience. And be prepared. You might be an expert on your own research, but it is definitely important to practice your presentation. Winging it doesn't make for a professional presentation. In summary, skillful presenters are interested in their research, and most of all, enjoy talking about their research. After all, it is their own project. Sharing research should be fun, not stressful. You can find more research-related advice, tools, and resources at the MSU Undergraduate Research website, urca.msu.edu.